Hey guys, this is Taquita Scorpio Sun Tarot reading. Today I'm doing a message for the sign of Gemini. Gemini, we will be looking at your career, finance, and money read, whether it's studies, maybe some independent projects you're working on, maybe entrepreneurship, your stability, your home. So just messages in regards to those things, okay? Keep in mind that you can watch this for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in Gemini. Only take the messages as if they resonate with you. If they don't, it just means it's not your story. You can always watch other placements in your chart to see if those resonate with you. If you're interested in personal reading, you can email me. You can check the description box below. If you're watching from TikTok, you can send me a message there as well. Okay, so the first card that's coming out here, we have the Eight of Cups coming out for your past energy. So in the recent past with the Eight of Cups here in reverse, there could have been some temporary success. Like there could have been something that, you know, you were having like a luck in, or you were having some kind of movement in, but it was temporary. It did not last long, okay? And now you're searching for the road to riches, like searching for the road to where there will be longevity when it comes to, you know, your finances and stability and things like that. So you may be kind of withdrawing right now, kind of feeling numb to a situation, because you may be feeling like, okay, nothing ever goes the distance for me when it comes to, like, you know, maybe your career, your work, your money flow. Like I feel like it's something that where it's not consistent. Let me clarify why is the Eight of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Swords reverse. I feel like you may feel like, you know, things with your finances and things are unpredictable. It's kind of going back to what I was just saying, like things are not consistent. You may feel a little disorganized when it comes to your money and finances, or maybe even work, a project you're working on. Maybe if you work for an employer, like you're the employee and you work for a company, you may feel like things are just all over the place. Nothing is consistent here. Like you may feel like things are okay, but then it goes back to the same bull crap because of management or certain, you know, rules and regulations that they have in place. Yeah, you just may feel like things are unpredictable. Maybe you may feel like things are coming at you too quickly. There's too many changes maybe going on at work as well. So that is what I'm getting for the recent past. The current energy that I have, we have the Hierophant upright. This is your current energy. So you may be going back to school, you know, maybe education, studies. You may be seeking like divine knowledge. Maybe you're like, you know what, I need to get back to the basics. Maybe you try to go outside the box and do something different. And maybe you're having to go back to the drawing board to kind of see like what you need to be doing. Maybe you need to go back to what you were originally doing. Maybe you had more success that way. I don't know. Let's see. That's the Hierophant up right here. The Five of Wands. There could be some, like for instance, if you're in a workplace, there could be some arguments or fights or conflict or rivalry, maybe even competition in the workplace. Maybe some of you are into like the spiritual work, like something similar to what I'm doing here, doing readings, astrology, things like that. You know, psychic, things like that. And you may feel like there's a lot of competition when it comes to this. Maybe you have inner conflict about your, you know, your religious practices or something like that. Maybe these things correlate with your work or what you do. Maybe you're doing a job that you feel does not, you know, correlate or does not coincide with what you feel religiously or spiritually. You may struggle, there may be some tension or inner conflict that you have within yourself in regards to these practices or the work that you do. Give me one more. And the Sun card. I feel like you're trying, maybe there's some light being shed on some issues or some tension or conflict within the workplace. Maybe the teachings or the education, maybe the way of learning. Like, for instance, if you work for an employer or something like that, there can be some light being shed on the way that they go about training certain employees for certain positions. There could be some conflict or some tension or some arguments, you know, going on in regards to how someone needs to teach a certain class or a certain skill set, and there's being some type of light shed on it. But I feel like overall it will turn out for the better. Like whatever these issues that's going on, it's a, you know, even though it may look like it's bad, it's for the best, because I feel like issues may get resolved this way if these, you know, struggles and this tension kind of come out and be put on like blast and on front streak front street about all of these issues. So I do see some kind of gain or satisfaction from whatever issues that is going on. For some of you, if this is like, again, if this is like an internal thing, something just to yourself, there could be, again, some traditional things. Maybe you're seeking wisdom, or you're seeking some type of divine guidance in regards to something here. It's just very vague, this energy that I'm getting. That's why I keep pulling. I want to get another. It's very vague what this energy is. The Fool card. You got 3 major arcanas. Whatever it is very divinely orchestrated. We even have the Wheel of Fortune here. So I'll get to that in just a moment, but it's something very destined and fated about whatever's going on right now in your life. I do feel like you may be taking a leap of faith, or going through, you're setting on this new path or this new journey. Maybe you're on a new spiritual path or a new spiritual journey or something like that in regards to something. And maybe you're having some inner conflict, or maybe there's competition and some light is being shed on this. I do see some type of gain. If you are in this process of wanting to start something new, I do see satisfaction. I see a positive outcome. I definitely feel like for some of you, your spirit guides and angels are like guiding you on this new journey, on this new path to some type of success, where you have to take a leap of faith or do something different or step outside of the box, but you may be conflicted about it. Maybe you have some inner conflict on if you should do this because there's competition, or you may run into something, or you feel like you will and you're not sure if you should do this. So that could be something as well. The Knight of Wands is here. The Knight of Wands is here for the pretty much your positive here, or what you're hoping for, right? So I feel like you're hoping to kind of have consistency, because the Knight of Wands reverse is inconsistency. It's back and forth, in and out, hot and cold. Like, for instance, if you're doing some type of project or some independent work, maybe, you know, you're an entrepreneur or something like that, I feel like things have been very inconsistent for you as far as money flow, as far as clientele, and you're hoping for things to be more steady and consistent when it comes to, you know, workflow and things of that nature. Give me one more. Why is the Knight of Wands here? The Justice card. Yeah, you're hoping for some type of justice, some type of clarity even. Maybe, for instance, some of you, you're going back and forth. Maybe you've been inconsistent and hot and cold in regards to doing something. Maybe one minute you take a step forward into like taking that leap of faith or taking a risk into this new territory or this new journey, but then you kind of go back and you're like, I'm not sure, you know, maybe I don't, like, you're not really 100% sure if you should do it, but you're curious about it. And maybe you're hoping to get the clarity that you need in order to make this decision. Some of you, if this is inconsistent, like kind of clientele or money flow coming in, I feel like you are hoping for things to be more fair. Maybe you are dealing, for instance, if this is like a home thing, like where you are living with someone, or there could be a legal situation, child support, alimony, things of that nature that is affecting your livelihood and your stability with money and finances. There could be some inconsistent money coming in or flow, inconsistent child support, inconsistent alimony, you know, or benefits, health benefits, things like that. And I feel like you're hoping to have more fairness, and maybe the person who is needing to be accountable or need to be being more consistent, you're hoping that maybe this person is more accountable and more fair, and things are more balanced, and justice is served, and things go in your favor when it comes to some type of, you know, again, child support, alimony, things of that nature, some kind of legal situation where money is involved. If this is in regards, again, to money flow, maybe you have some kind of business that you're doing on your own, and again, clientele or money is not flowing consistently. You're hoping for things to be come in more consistently for you, okay? Now, the Seven of Pentacles is here in reverse. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse is your fears. So you are fearing that, you know, of giving up. You may fear that all the work and energy and effort you put into something, you won't get any reward for it. Like, what's the point? Like, for instance, you're doing all this work. Say, for instance, if you're an online content creator, you feel like all of this work and the hours that you spend, you know, editing and things like that, you're hoping that, you know, people will view your stuff and you'll get more followers, things of that nature. You see what I'm saying? So you follow me? Like, it just depends on what kind of line of work you're in. But whatever the case is, I feel like your fear is that you wasted your time, or you will waste your time if you take this leap of faith, if you go out and do whatever this is. and you feel like you won't get any reward. And I do feel like you're impatient with the amount of flow or the amount of consistency that your clientele or your money is having right now. Now, the Two of Pentacles reverse is here for the obstacles and challenges. Obstacles and challenges is just, you know, I feel like there's a lot of imbalance going on. I feel like you feel disorganized. Could be a lot of chaos going on. You may even feel overwhelmed. Maybe you have a lot on your plate right now, or you're trying to balance. Maybe you're doing 2 jobs and you're trying to balance like your 9 to 5 and your side hustle. And that is your obstacle and challenge. Finding balance between all of these things. Give me one more for the obstacles and challenges. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. For instance, if you all work for an employer, you work with other people, I feel like, remember I was saying there was a lot of chaos or arguments or fights or discord within the workplace, but some light will be shone up on it, and maybe it will go in a more positive direction because it's being brought to the forefront. I do feel like the obstacles and challenges are working with other people, working in a group setting, you know, working with like-minded people that are on the same page as you, that has the same goals and aspirations and vision as you. There's an imbalance and there's a lot of chaos, and you may feel like you're forced to like work with these people, but they're not cooperating. So that is the challenge, just cooperation from other people. And if this is like a legal situation where it's like child support, alimony, things like that, same thing. It's like there's no cooperation from this other party in regards to your stability and finances and what's going on in your home, if that makes sense. The moon is here for what you need to focus on, but the moon is in reverse. Spirit is saying you need to stop focusing on the mistakes maybe that you may have made, or mistakes that other people may have made. I do feel like there will be some truth that will be brought to the light. There will be some clarity. So whatever deceiving energy, if this is like a legal situation, somebody's trying to hide money or, you know, something like that, there would be some type of truth coming to the forefront. And this could have something to do with a father or a father figure. The Emperor card is here, and this could even be a boss. Okay, so if there is like a boss that if you're working with somebody or in a company, again, like I said, there's a lot of tension and awkward energy and, you know, fights and arguments or whatever, rivalry, whatever. I feel like the boss could be at the forefront of it. And again, all of these things are coming to a head and being brought to light so that there can be a positive change. Okay, so I do see like, you know, there's going to be some kind of mistakes that maybe your boss had made, or even, again, if this is a legal situation and you were married to somebody and this is the husband or the father, if this is child support, something like that, where I feel like some things that this person has done is going to be brought to the light. They are going to have to be held accountable for something. There's going to be some type of truth or clarity that's going to be brought up about some type of deception. 10 of Wands is in reverse. I see you recovering. Spirit is saying you need to focus on recovering. Whoever this person was, they were very irresponsible. They were very careless. They could have been very, very malice. And this could be like a lot of envy that this person may have had towards you. Jealousy, things of that nature. This could be another person you're working with, but I feel like this, especially for the Emperor, this is definitely a masculine energy. And masculine can be men or female. It just depends on the energy that they're partaking in. So it doesn't necessarily have to be the father or, you know, the male boss, but it can be like a female that's just showing up in her masculine energy, but more than likely it's a male. Okay, again, it can be a boss, somebody in a higher position, or this could be a father figure, maybe your father, your kid's father, a husband, kids, you know, things of that nature. But I feel like Spirit is saying you need to recover. You need to focus on recovering from this. You need to focus on being in control, and having structure and having ambition, and, you know, kind of having victory over the situation. Because I kind of feel like you're in this energy of like, okay, things are not fair. I'm not getting what I deserve. Things are inconsistent. Why things can't be more consistent? But the truth will come out. Something is going to come out here. The Tower in reverse is here for the near future. I do feel like there's still going to be some energy that I feel like somebody's trying to avoid a tower moment here. Somebody's trying to avoid some kind of collapse or things from falling apart. The 7 of Cups here. I do feel like there could be a lot going on emotionally for you in the near future. You may have some options or have a choice or multiple options on how to go about something. And I feel like you're trying to pick the best option without rocking the boat, if that makes sense. Like, for instance, if this is like a legal situation you're dealing with, you're already having all these like arguments, fights, and conflict with whoever this other person is that's in regards to your money and finances. It's like you're overwhelmed emotionally, and you're trying to go about it in a way where it won't cause more bullshit or it won't cause more drama. You see what I'm saying? And if it is like in regards to employer that you work for, it's like you're trying to, again, you're trying to figure out how to go about this without, you know, causing more issues. The world in reverse. I feel like it's a lot of like avoidance here. It's like, I don't want this to happen. I don't want to rock the boat. I don't want this to collapse. I don't want this to fall apart. I don't know if you may feel like you missed an opportunity. There's like this emptiness here of feeling like there's some unfinished business. Like you may feel like you're a failure, like something isn't fulfilled here. The World card is, you know, refusing to close a chapter. So Spirit is saying to me, like, if you are trying to close a chapter, you're going to have to let the tower fall. Something was not built on a solid foundation anyways, and you're just going to have to let it, whatever happens, happens, to clear this energy out of your life, unless otherwise you'll stay stuck. Because I feel like you are like, what do? I don't know how to go about this. And the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck is telling me you need to cut off things that no longer serve you. And I feel like something is no longer serving you, but you're not trying to rock the boat. You're trying to take the path of least resistance, or like less damage. And I feel like Spirit is saying there's no way to go about this and let this go without just knocking all the shit over. You're gonna have to do it. You see what I'm saying? In order to have a solid foundation and do what you need to do, which is crazy because we even have the building a solid foundation card here. Building a solid foundation for the future. We have you will receive financial assistance, whether it's through a family member, a friend, the government, or a loan. You have the winning card here that says sooner or later luck comes to everyone. Don't spend everything at once. So you can be getting some type of windfall of money. You have money tree here that says dreams come true. You will get what you have long desired. Enjoy your wealth. So I really feel like Spirit is saying, if this is like a legal situation, or even if it's like work, it's going to go in your favor. I'm seeing no matter what happens. So I feel like the reason why Spirit is telling me this, you even have good luck here at the bottom of the deck. It says good luck and money matters. Take a risk, leap of faith. Remember I said the Fool card. You're in this energy of not sure if you should take that leap of faith and do something different. You may be scared that if you take this leap of faith or do something or take some type of action, that is going to cause drama. Spirit is saying it doesn't matter what you do. What's going to happen is going to happen. So don't tiptoe around the situation. Do what the fuck you need to do. You see what I'm saying? If it means you got to step on some toes, if it means somebody's feelings is going to get hurt, you need to do what you need to do, because I feel like it's the right way. It's the right thing you need to do. And if it's in regards to like maybe online creation or activity or something like that, some of you just have to step outside your comfort zone, and you have to get out of this energy of feeling like, I don't know, I'm not sure. And you just need to do it. And stop like being scared of this, because you're holding yourself back and you're going to miss an opportunity if you just don't do it and kind of go into it, lean into it. You even have the spiritual work card here that says open your heart to spiritual career and health human heart. You are a light worker. So for some of you, you're trying to figure out if you should go into like some type of metaphysical studies, whether that's tarot, whether it's astrology, whether that's healing, whether that's Reiki, like things of this nature, and you're not sure if you should do this. Maybe you were already thinking about doing it, and maybe you stepped into it a little bit, but again, things were not consistent. And maybe you weren't get the money flow that you wanted. But I feel like it's coming. It will come. There's going to be some positive changes. Again, like I told you, I have the Wheel of Fortune here and the Ten of Swords. I know you're tired. The Ten of Swords is tired. I'm tired. I'm just over this. I'm exhausted. I feel like a failure. I feel like giving up. Spirit is saying don't. Please don't. Because if you do, you'll stay stuck. The Ten of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune is upright. So this is telling me there's about to be some positive changes. This is luck. This is destiny. This is fate. Like you cannot fail no matter what you do. So Spirit is saying what's meant to be will be. No matter how you go about this situation, it's yours. Like, have you ever heard this saying? I don't know if y'all are, you know, into religion, whatever. I'm just spiritual. And I believe that what is for me is for me. Nobody can take it. It doesn't matter when it's going to, it's for me. You see what I'm saying? God already has this set out for me. So there's no need for me to sit here and wonder if it's going to happen or not, because God already has it for me. It's just a matter of me getting to that point to receive it, if that makes sense. And that's what I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you here. So you kind of need to stop being scared. Not kind of, you just need to stop being scared and just kind of do it and go for it, because it's yours. Okay? Some of you are dealing with somebody who is just like really playing you, or just not a really good person here. I feel like you can be like awkward, like especially if this is like a social thing, like you're a social content creator. I feel like you're very quiet and silent and kind of socially awkward. So you're kind of scared of putting your face out there. Like Gemini, y'all are like the talkers, the logic, conversationists of the tarot. I'm a Gemini rising myself. So come on now, we got this. You can be dealing with somebody who's very immature and childish, especially if you are, you know, like I said, this is like a legal situation. But I do see, again, I see you need to, Spirit is saying you need to speak up, especially if this is like a legal situation, court, like, you know, child support, alimony, all of that, divorce. You need to speak up about something. We have hard worker, career focused on family, workaholic, stable, and money. This is you. You're very focused on your family, your stability. And then you have the purple card at the bottom of the deck with the frog card, which is good luck. Good luck, good fortune, good karma. The purple card is saying calm, be gentle, be at peace with this situation. Don't be stressed out. Don't let this stress you out. And then you even have the brown card, self-worth, self-appreciation, and self-reflection. So Spirit is saying, know your worth, know who you are, stand in that energy, and be confident in yourself, and do what you need to do to get what you need to get done, because it's already yours. They're just waiting on you to walk through that door. Okay, that is what I have for you, Gemini. I hope these messages found you well, gave you clarity, understanding in regards to the situation. Please like, follow, leave a comment. Bye guys.